There are places in this world where the wilderness doesn't just surround you, it watches you. I've been a freelance land surveyor for 15 years, solo work, remote terrain, days at a time in places no human soul was ever meant to linger. I used to prefer it that way. Used to. 4 years ago, deep in the mountains near Idaho's Clearwater region, a parcel of land so far from civilization, 6 miles of hiking just to reach my campsite. I filed my route with the ranger station, packed a week of supplies. The first day was quiet, uneventful. 3 markers logged, back at camp before dark. Everything was fine. It wasn't going to stay that way. By the second day, the snow had become something else entirely heavy, relentless. The forecast had called for light flurries. What came instead felt deliberate. There was one more marker, barely a mile out. I told myself, what's the harm? I've asked myself that question 1,000 times since. The terrain hid its dangers beneath a white, innocent surface rocks, ice, deception. One wrong step, and I was sliding. 15 feet down an embankment before a tree root caught me. My right ankle screamed with pain, and somewhere in the silence that followed, something else noticed. I started back up toward the main trail. That's when I saw them. Boot tracks, fresh ones, running parallel to my path. A hunter, I told myself. Maybe someone from the landowner's crew. But then the tracks changed direction. They began to follow mine. I couldn't see anyone, but I could feel them, matching my pace, step for step, just beyond the tree line, just out of sight. I made it back to camp, hands trembling. I began to pack, fast, desperate, when I heard it. Footsteps circling my tent, slow, deliberate, patient. I stepped outside, and there he was. An old man, gaunt, sickly, standing at the edge of the trees, watching me with pale, hollow eyes. He didn't move, he didn't rush, he just looked at me. The way something looks at you when it already knows how your story ends. And then he spoke. You're a lucky man. He walked back into the woods and disappeared. I reported what happened. Nobody could explain it. I never camped alone in winter again. And some nights, when the wind is wrong and the silence gets too heavy, I still wonder what exactly he meant by lucky.